When denial begins to fade, reality becomes harder to ignore. At this moment, a different emotional reaction often appears: resistance. Resistance is the mind's attempt to regain control when change feels unavoidable. When a realization challenges your self-image, it creates tension between who you believed you were and what reality is showing you. That tension often produces frustration. You might notice thoughts like, "This expectation is unrealistic. They don't understand the situation. This system is flawed." In many cases, anger is not really about the situation itself. It is about protecting identity. When people feel that their competence, authority, or stability is threatened, the mind tries to restore balance by pushing back against the change. This is why resistance appears so frequently during periods of transformation. In organizations, it may look like criticism or skepticism toward new ideas. In personal development, it may appear as defensiveness or frustration when receiving feedback. But resistance is not simply a barrier, it is also a signal. It shows that the mind has begun to acknowledge the reality of change. The protective shield of denial is weakening, and the individual is now actively engaging with the situation. However, the engagement is still defensive. The person is trying to preserve the previous identity while confronting a new reality. This internal struggle can feel uncomfortable, but it is also a sign that movement has begun. The key during this stage is awareness. When you recognize resistance as a natural reaction, you can observe it instead of being controlled by it. You can ask a different question. Instead of asking, "How can I avoid this change?" you can begin asking, "What does this change mean?" That question marks the transition to the next stage, a stage where the mind begins to negotiate with reality rather than fight against it. In the next lesson, we will explore that stage. Bargaining, when the mind attempts to make partial adjustments while still holding on to the old identity.